check it out. What's up, everybody? Thursday night. How's it going? Man, this week's going by quick, thankfully. My goodness. I am like super not warmed up at all. Oh my gosh. It's actually really cold in here. For once, it's nice and cold. What we got cooking in here? DJ B said he's first tonight. There you go, brother. Abby Green in the house. How you doing, Abby? It's great to see you. Great video of the Megadeth. That was really cool. I watched that today. Very, very nice. Juji, good evening to you. Rosana, buena noche. Good to see you. Oh, let's see. Let Juji say hello to everyone. And then we got Glenn Kamada in the house. What's up, Glenn? Good to see you, too. Veiled One, he says, hope everyone is having a good day. Thank you so much, buddy. I am doing pretty good. It was a busy day at work, though, for me, but I am not working now. I'm just having a good time. You know how we do it. Stardust knows the troll patrol's into his house. That's how we go. Veiled says, good mate, been missing too many of the streams lately. Glad I have time to watch. It's good to see you, buddy. Glad to see you back. It's been a minute. Let's see, DJB said, you got another subscriber today. There you go, brother. It all starts with just one, and then you just keep working and working and working. You get there. Glenn Kamada, he said he loves these warm-ups. I do, too. It's good. I got to warm up. I do. DJB said his screen's blank. I shouldn't have any problems. I figured out what my problem was last night, and I've corrected that. So that's what I do. There goes Rosanna. There you go. Channel Snack Notes, Riboflavin. That's the stuff we're talking about. Ray Freese in the house. He says, hi, Rick. Hope you and everyone having a great day to rock. We are ready to rock tonight. We're going to get there. Epic Gamer, how's it going? Glenn Kamasa says, Rick, what gauge strings do you use? If you don't mind, yeah, you can ask me anything. I use Ernie Ball, Super Slinky 9s. I've been using them pretty much my whole life. They're my favorite. You know what? You know what's funny, Gentle Snack? You know what's funny? This is the funny. I don't know if it's the algorithm or my phone hears me, but it played on my drive home today. That song played on my drive home today, so I did hear it. I do remember that one off the Rat's second album. Yeah, it is a pretty cool tune, man. I have to figure that riff out for you. It doesn't sound too bad, but yeah, for me, "Lay It Down" was the best song. I love that song. But yeah, it's a good one. Yeah, that whole album is Invasion of Your Privacy. That is a freaking smoking record, man. It's a beautiful record, awesome production on it. But yeah, that's a good one there too. Hanafi, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you there. Lisa's in the house. Good to see you. All right, let's kick off some more warming up because I don't even know if I can play this one. I don't know if I'm ready for this warm up. We're gonna try. It went better than I expected. It went better than I expected. Doesn't feel like I warmed up just yet, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So what we got next? I haven't played this one in a minute. This next warm-up track. So we're going to do that next. A lot of great comments. People starting to show up. Always good to see. Where did we leave off? Let's see. Jason Shepard asked, what was the first song you learned? I learned it was Deep Purple, Smoke on the Water, The Wrong Way. That was the first one. Jill saying that's good or right between the eyes. There you go. That's a good one too, yeah. I like that. Yeah, I love the first two Rat albums were awesome. Dancing Undercover was pretty good. It had a couple of good tracks on it too, but the first two, were just amazing, man. Out of the Cellar, Invasion of Privacy, insane. Jet Colson, appreciate that, buddy. That's a classic, man. The old Power Slave is my favorite Iron Maiden album. I did get to see this tour when I was a young child for sure. Young teenager. Evan Kelly in the house. What up, buddy? DJ said I had to make coffee to stay awake tonight. One of the neighboring buildings was a drunken war last night, and I couldn't sleep. Yikes, man. Never good, never good. Brody, the Super Shredder. What's up, good brother? Good to see you, man. Hope you are well. I watched a little bit of a replay of your live stream. Looks like you got your room nice and set up, man. It's looking nice and clean. I like it. Brody has some dope leather pants, man. Those things were nice, dude. I can't wear leather pants anymore. I can't even do it, man. Brody made them look good. That's for sure. That's for sure. It's good to see you. Juji, no, this is my Power Slave one. I have the other one I got is the Number of the Beast shirt, which we found in Orlando, which is pretty cool. Sweet Home Alabama says hacker head be hey. Okay, all right, cool, man, cool. Good to see you. Good to see you. Evan Kelly's guys. Oh, he's still got the sickness, man. Evan Kelly is not down with the sickness. I feel that. George Kaplan in the house. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Tatum, hello to you. Evan says, happy birthday to me. Well, happy birthday, Evan. Good to see that, man. Lucy Cat in the house. Stardust got the link for our buddy Brody, the Super Shredder. Make sure, if you can click this link, check his page out, give him a sub. You won't be disappointed. I promise you that. I promise you that. Let's see. All right, Lisa says she's going to check it out after the show. There you go. And Juji knows the warm-up's a fire. We try. Evan says some more nice guitars in this Rick for people to check out. Yeah. I'm really happy, that's community things. We're starting it up, man, and very cool. So yeah, and you can post anything. I just started the conversation like, hey, show me some guitars, Maybe next I'll show some amps. Maybe we'll do amps next, maybe. DJ B said, I spent all day taking guitar lessons for Bert Grad. Dude, that's good, man. You can't go wrong there. Sick from the Kush, what up, brother? Good to see you, man. Love that guitar, dude. That color was smoking, man. I really like seeing that, man. Pellet's got our count, 34 likes in 13 minutes. We're cooking and cooking. That's good. Zach G, how's it going, brother? Good to see you. Evan said, you need me loud. Neighbors don't last around. I'm around. There you go, man. Juju said, now I see. Couldn't see it well, behind Miss Jackson. I know, right? Yeah, you got when you see the old Egyptian jam session, that's for sure. Joe baby, there you go. Thank you. I know. 16 years old, had the classic snakeskins on. And, I think they were Cavarici pants, if I recall correctly. I got out of wearing spandex. I was like, I gotta get some real nice pants. I think they were Cavaricis. William Klinger, that's a dope tune, dude. I don't play. I love Symphony X, but I don't play any of their stuff. I actually did something for Tyler. I built the track for a Damnation game for Tyler, and I put a special piece in there for him. So hopefully he plays that soon. Sick from the Kush says Viper Blue. It says on her seat. Nice, dude. Viper Blue. Yeah, it looked very cool, man. I liked it. Rosana Obrigado. Finishes music. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Evan said, I'm not coming down with the sickness. Wow. He's ball deep in it. I feel you, man. I've been sick like that in a long time, but it's no fun. I know. All right, let's keep these warm-ups moving. See what we got. definitely feeling good after that one. Yeah, that's a fun one to play. I really enjoyed that one too. What did I write down for next? Okay, we're gonna slow it down just a notch on this next one. I like this one. Nice chill jam. You play fast. You need to cool down after that speed. All right, where we leave off here? All right. Rihad Rashid is back. Good to see you. Zach G, there you go, brother. Joe Baby knows the Cavariccis and the members only jackets. Just had the suede with the fringe. I wanted to be leader for it, so I feel that. We had some crazy. We bought these crazy. Like Ingve always wore these cool jackets, and we found a place. Can't remember what the store was. It was in the mall, and they had all these really cool like jackets like that with like cool stuff on it. We bought a bunch of them. We started wearing the Cavariccis and the jackets and the boots. It was like so 80s, so 80s. Rehide, he said, loved your last live and I'm back for them. That's great to see you, buddy. Good to go, man. Evan says, normally he sweats it out overnight, but this one he got COVID and only got one jab to start. I feel that, man. Yeah, it's tough, dude. You got to get that flu shot. I mean, that's what people do in like Florida here. People get flu shots. And then, yeah, and that's it. Hopefully that covers it. DJ B said, it's good to see people coming back to see Rick. And yeah, we're starting to claw it back again. I'll tell you, that week off killed me, man. It killed me. Laura Backlund, how you doing tonight? I'm doing well, thank you so much. Jamila Romero's in the house. Good to see you, Jamila. Glenn, man, no. He said, shoot, I saw you, Rick, you shred, man. Great, so I appreciate you, Glenn. No worries. Evan said, Ingve and Rick's mom in the chat room. It's only a phase. The speed won't last. I know, right? That would be funny. There you go, Juji. Rosana. Pablo says, an animal. Muy bueno. Muchas gracias, amigo. Thanks, Sick. Reha, appreciate that. Thank you, Lisa. There they are, Cletus and Clovis in the house. I was about to say Cletus' door is knocking at the back door. Good to see you guys. You know that's my favorite one, man. Or is it, is it that one? Is that one? What a riff, man. Richie is one of the riff masters of all time. Tecunio knows, pick up the guitar, guys. No excuse. Ain't no excuses no more, man. The internet is there and it has every answer for the guitar, or anything for that matter. Appreciate that, brother. The Juji knows he sliced through it like butter. That's what I'm feeling. VSON 3D, thank you so much. Natty Frost says, what's your favorite memory of playing the guitar? Playing in front of 30,000 people at the Bang Your Head Festival in 2003. That's probably one of the greatest moments with the guitar, for sure. Tecunio knows, sir, this is a Jackson. Alvin Boria knows it's a Jackson. Gotta have it. Rosanna says, Rick, you are a beast on that guitar. Thank you so much. Alvin Boria knows Jackson only, man. That's what's up, buddy. That's what's up. DJ B knows, too. There you go, Solta. Oh, there you go, Jamila. Laura Bachman's doing good. Good to hear. We love it. We love when people are doing good. Alvin knows Jackson Pro like the early 90s. Absolutely. Japanese made. Absolutely, buddy. See, and now DJ B knows the precise 92 Jackson Dinky Pro reverse headstock. Gotta love it. Rehad's got a Fender Jaguar. Those are nice, man. Those are nice. Juji, I sure can. I don't know. I love listening to them, but I never tried to learn any of their songs. Maybe I should. I'd love to like tell Chris, talk to Chris Motionless. Like, dude, when you guys play in town, let me get up on stage. I know all your songs. But yeah, I would love to play with I would love to work with Chris Motionless for sure. I've never tried to learn anything. I've a little bit. The Creature song, if I remember, but I can't think of it right now. That's probably one of my favorite. That first album, Creatures. That song, Creatures, is dope. Alvin, there you go, buddy. Evan knows Japan make everything. Indeed. Liam G, what's up, buddy? DJ B said, I watched the Chastain cover last night. There you go, Total Fire. That's a good one, man. That was fun. It was a lot of hard work, but it was a lot of fun too. It was rewarding, and it's finally gotten a decent amount of views, which is very nice. And I love Chastain, and if I can tell more people about Chastain using that cover song, that's all we need. John Nalen, appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. All right, we're gonna slow it down on this one. Let's see what we got. Hopefully I got the right key here. nice. That felt nice. That's a really, really nice song there. Oh no, I think he was talking about what happened to Rick Derringer. To be honest, yeah, I think he was. I kind of saw it. It seemed like he was responding to DJB, honestly. So no worries, Captain Cody. Sorry about that. I think Rick Derringer. I don't know what happened to Rick Derringer. He passed away, I think, from heart complications or something. He was pretty old too, but no worries, no worries, no worries. All right, we're gonna move along. We're gonna try and do something slightly different. We're gonna skip. I'm warmed up, so no need for warm-ups. No more warm-ups. We're good. We're good. Let's see. We're gonna move on to some album tracks, and then we'll see what we got later. We're gonna do some wild stuff later. If you don't know already, I have an album I re-released last year. It's here on my YouTube channel. I feel that, Stardust. No worries, no worries. Your trigger finger is mighty. I know. It's in it. I like that. But I have an album out. I re-released it last year. It's on my YouTube channel. So if you go to my YouTube page at any time of your leisure, you can go to the release tab, and my entire album is there for free to listen to. Stream it as much as you like. If you have YouTube Music, it's also free there. And if you have iTunes or Amazon, you can check it out there. So depending where you're at, there you go. Okay, let's see these comments. John Nalen, yo, thank you for that super chat, brother. Much appreciated, much appreciated. Let's see. All right, we left off there. Evan says, Japan is the only country I wish to visit. I know. I want to go there again as soon as possible. Jamila, thank you so much. I appreciate you. John Nalen says, Rick is the best. Wish you and yours all the best. Thank you, brother. God bless you, my man. Thank you so much for that. DJ B said, Wings of Steel is total fire. I forgot I didn't have time to listen to it. I need to check it out. Titus, thank you so much for subscribing. If you're hanging out and you're enjoying the show, be like Titus here and subscribe to the channel. We're super close to 53,000. We'd love to see you come along with us. Sean Miller, thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate you, brother. Mitchie 450, thanks, my friend. Thank you, Richard Parnell. Juju's like very soulful. That's a good one. That's a fun one. There you go, Clayton. Good to see you, buddy. Michael Tim makes it. You're 100% better than those fakest. I feel you, man. We work hard. We've been working hard our whole life around here. Pikachu, Neon Cat, thank you so much. Thank you, Glenn. Rehad Roshitza, that's very peaceful. That's a very peaceful song. Very, very fun to play, too. You can really stretch out with your feelings, if you know anything about Star Wars. Stretch out with your feelings. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Rosanna. Evan Kelly, he says, tonight's due courtesy John. Indeed. We appreciate it. Yeah, what did happen to Rick Derringer, man? Yeah, he passed away a week or two ago, I think. So it's been a minute. Octo Investor, thank you, buddy. Chandler Bacon, appreciate that very, very much. Sick said, I did love that cover too. Thank you, Sick. Yeah, that's my favorite song from them. I love that song, and I always wanted to do a cover of it. And I set my mind to it. I was like, I'm going to do this thing. But it was probably one of the hardest things I ever had to do. Man. Like producing it, everything was a nightmare, honestly. One day I will tell the stories of that, how many nightmares it took to get that done. El Gato, there you go, buddy. Rehad says, who says guitars can't cry? I know, right? Nazgul, thank you, buddy. El Gato felt the pain. I feel that, buddy. Egg Boy said, hey, dude, saw the no requesting, but you doing any Iron Maiden? So I saw the shirt. Yeah. I do, brother. I do. We'll kick one out in a second here. Iron Man, hello to you. Zach Ortiz, Thrasher. There you go, brother. Rehad said last part was fire. That's a good part. I like when it speeds up a little bit like that. It's nice. Hello to you, Iron Man. Yeah, DJB passed away in May. Yeah. It was like weeks ago. But hey, man, people still talking about him, man. Because he was a legend, dude. He was a legend. Evan says, do Dew cans come in big size, meaning the show will last longer? Send them Rick's way. I get one can a night. That's all I can, that's all I'm good for. One can a night. Octo Investor, I would say St. Petersburg would be the closest, St. Petersburg, Florida would be the closest city to us. Iron Man, what's up, buddy? Wood, thank you, bud. Iron Man, you can request it, but if I know it, I'll know it, I'll play it. If I don't, I won't. That's all there. Indeed. Captain Croy said, yeah, no worries, man, no worries. And I don't even know, man. Oh, Anthony Martosha, good to see you there, buddy. I guess maybe Captain Cody was the way you asked the question, because you could Google it. You could actually go, "What happened to Rick Renstrom" on Google, and maybe you could find that out instead of just throwing that out there a little bit strangely. So maybe I was wrong. You weren't talking about Rick Danger. That sucks. So hard to read these chats sometimes, but that's it. All right, we said Anthony. Okay, Anti says Rick Danger's wife Jenda said he died peacefully after being taken off life support. Okay, that makes sense. John Leon said, does a cheater warm up before it runs? No, it is Rick. I know, right? Thanks, Gray. Okay. With a name like Iron Man, I thought you would have busted out a Black Sabbath request, but I don't know the 3 days race, dude. That's new stuff, man. No, I don't play that. David, I don't have a Spotify per se. My old bands do. Rosanna, thank you so much. DJB says this shirt's going to be our Friday. Speaking of shirts, if you're interested, we do have a store here. A lot of cool shirts. Let's see. There you go, Egg Boy. All right, let's see. What's our favorite? How about this? My favorite. I'm wearing this shirt, right? Power Slave. My favorite song right there. And thanks for that super chat, boy. I really do appreciate that. It's very kind of you, bud. Gloria in the house. How's it going, Gloria? Good to see you. Okay, DJB confirmed. Rick Derringer passed away May 26th. There you go. Peace. How's it going? Bonjour. Comment allez-vous? Good to see you. John Nayland knows Mountain Dew. That's what we do. We do the do. Let's see. Egg Boy says he loved Run to the Hills. So I was like, you got Power Slave because of the shirt. We might try that. We could do Run Hills later or something. Let's see. Wood, what's up, buddy? Eric Walsh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Joe Baby said Derringer recently got under triple bypass surgery, but was probably not doing well prior to the medical episode that led to this. Man, that's terrible. But yeah, he's been around for a long time. That's for sure. Ryan Sargent says, I'm so excited. This is the best YouTube live poll. What's my favorite song? My favorite song, I would have to say, is Electric Eye by Judas Priest. It's one of my favorites. Duty Draws. I do play a blues. We probably do that tonight. We could probably do the blues song tonight. I haven't played it all week. So, but yeah, I do a little bit of blues, a little bit of metal, classical, all that kind of cool stuff. Gemini Loves near Bradenton. Very nice, dude. He's been playing 20 years. That's awesome, dude. Good to see you tonight. Trilogy says, I love your music videos, man. Thank you so much, buddy. I truly appreciate that, man. It's always good to hear. And I try and put something cool out, something different every day. I try. Pee Wee Fisher Boy, thank you so much, buddy. There you go, Wood. Time to rock. Sticky Sasquatch, how's it going? Alex says, do you know any Final Fantasy DP? Final Fantasy Deep Purple? I do not. I know some Deep Purple though, and I played a little bit of Final Fantasy in my life. Eric Walls, thank you so much, brother. Trilogy says, you know the song Leather Rebel? Well, that sounds familiar to me. Is that Judas Priest? Is that like off Painkiller? I can't remember. Leather Rebel. I can't remember, dude. Clay, not sure, though, man. I never tried to learn no Blue Oyster Cult, man, for sure. Rehad, there you go, brother. Evan Bitbag, appreciate that, my man. Thanks, Lance. Let's see. Ginger, have you ever played Buckethead Suicide? I listened to it the other day. I've never tried learning, no. I've never tried to learn any of Buckethead stuff. He's cool, though. He's a great player. He's a weird dude, but a great player. Ain't no doubt about that. Laura, thank you. 808 Hawaiian, aloha, brother. Good to see you, man. Bonnie Witten, hello to you. Thanks, EK Mech. Ken Kramer in house, good to see you, Ken. Hope you're well tonight. Gemini Love says, great tone and very tight. That's awesome. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Alberto from Brazil. Obrigado, mi amigo. Y buena noche. And Nilo likes that Iron Maiden shirt. Thank you, brother. Eric McGinn dropping a super chat. He's finally have a few extra bucks. Thanks for entertaining so much. I appreciate you, Eric. Thank you so much for that super chat, brother. That means a lot to me, and I thank you for that. Very nice of you, man. Very nice of you. Tafik says, every disadvantage must have an advantage. Ain't that the truth, man? Everyone's got one or the other. Rehad says, super chats aren't available in this country, Elsie. With no problem, right, Rehad? As long as you being here is the most important thing to me, and everyone else, that's what I appreciate the most. See, man, I've listened to Def Leppard since I was like 12 years old, man, but I never tried to learn much of it. Pour Some Sugar on Me is probably the only thing I can kind of remember. Evan says Rob Zombie or White Zombie. Probably White Zombie, I guess. I like some of their stuff. There you go, Rehad. DJ B says 100 degrees. I know it was raging hot today. Thanks, peace. Robert Bardno says, "You a good guitar player?" ? Probably not. Love John says, "What's your favorite Final Fantasy game?" It's gonna have to be 7. 7's the best. It's probably the only one I really played. I never finished it though. Stardust is the Final Fantasy player of the family here. She kills those games. I played 7 back in the day, and I have it on PC too. I played it on PC a little bit. I'm not too much of the turn-based gameplay, but I liked everything. I like the music and stuff like that. I think it's awesome. Ulf Hednar, good to see you, man. Thanks, buddy. Aaron says, dude, I have a question. Let's say I want to learn. Would you mind post a video on teaching how to play? I have a couple instructionals on my channel, Aaron. If you go to my channel later on or whenever, and look at the video section, there's like three little instructional videos there for you that hopefully could help you. Rehad, I appreciate you, brother. Ice Boy says $200. There you go. $200 is $200, man. No problem, Lisa. Matt Mack, I actually know Jeff personally. Yeah, he's an amazing guitar player, and I love a lot of the Nevermore stuff. I kind of lost touch with them, but they're the first couple albums I was really into. But yeah, Jeff actually contacted me out of the blue one day because Chuck Schuldner played him a demo of my band, and he's like, "Who's that guitar player?" And he hit me up on Facebook way back. It was really cool, and we've been friends ever since, man. Oh, there you go, chrome plate. Now that's a good one. That's a great one, man. Green Mailishi, beautiful, beautiful. T-Bird knows. What's up, buddy? Let's see. Samuel Cabellos Herrera, good to see you, buddy. Hello to you. Ginger says, have you ever listened to Brahms Emerson String Quartet? They do Brahms. I have not. But Brahms was he wrote some beautiful like lullabies and things like that, and great music. I wasn't a major fan. I've only listened to so much, but yeah, it was Mozart and Bach that were my biggest influences and biggest things that I enjoyed understanding and learning. DJ B says he's a Warframe guy. We tried to play Warframe. We got stuck. We like played, and then you just couldn't go further unless you had to do some weird thing. I was like, screw this game. But Fallout, we play Fallout every day. Steve Cisco, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that. Bieber says, it's like a sauna outside. I know, buddy. It's bad out here. Matt Max, I used to chat with Worrell on IRC. I remember that. That's cool, dude. I would have loved to meet Worrell. But yeah, Death went on tour with Nevermore way back in the... I'm sorry, it was Control Denied, I think it was. They went on... was it Death or Control Denied? They went on tour with Nevermore. And yeah, I never got to meet Worrell, but I would have loved to have. Juji said, wish we could get a thunderstorm. I feel it. We have to play Storm Rider 10 times. Joe Eder, what's up, buddy? He says, nice Iron Maiden shirt. So I haven't been in lately. My uncle Johnny died Tuesday of bone cancer. He was 57. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, Joe. God bless you. Your Uncle Johnny, man. I know how that goes. We keep you in our prayers, brother. I hope you're feeling okay. And if you need us, you know where to find us for sure, man. And thank you. Thank you for hanging with us, buddy. Chrome-plated cowboy. Appreciate that, my friend. Sammy, that's a classic. Wasted Years, for sure. I have to try and rip that one up. Aaron Freeman says, yes, sir, I did see that. And I think you're a great player. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, man. Cletus and Clovis says, Cletus thinks Prophecy from Queensrÿche is underrated. I would say so. It's a great, the whole album, The Warning, is probably very underrated. Clovis says, Walk in the Shadows. Yeah, actually, I found a Rage for Order t-shirt. I've always wanted one, so I have it in my Amazon cart. I'm going to have to pick that up there. Dr. Boss says, have you ever heard Revelation Mother Earth by, yeah, of course, yeah. Randy Rose is a genius, dude. He was a genius. And that album proved how much genius he had and what he could have done beyond that. This one's going to be for Clovis, man. Through with me, I'm not through with you. What a great song. Joe Baby said, yeah, some last night. They were under the bed with the cat. I feel that. Oh, man, we got a lot of comments to get through here, man. Shoot. Let's see. Michael Fairbank in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Dr. Boss knows Randy was great. Yeah, indeed, indeed. The whole album has a lot. Even the Diary of a Madman, the song has a Kreutzer Etude, I think it was. Was that Kreutzer Etude? It was very, yeah, the Diary of a Madman. Oh, boy. Diary of a Madman had a beautiful classical piece into it. Amazing. All right, we'll check that out. Let's see. Moga said, what's your favorite guitar to play? You rocked it. This one here, this Purple Jackson. I have 5 of these, but this one is the number one. It plays perfectly, man. Nerdy with Autism, thank you so much, buddy. Evan Kelly says, Harry Chapman is the most underrated songwriter. He wrote Cats and That's a great song, man. People still sing that to this day, man. You're welcome, Joe. Absolutely. Donald says, Rick's got all the cool shirts. I know, I keep finding them. I keep trying to remember. Emmett says, bro, I saw all your streams and found you on the Bradley Hall Shred contest. He says, man, I love you. Oh, much love to you, Emmett. That's awesome. I love Bradley. He is amazing. I was so happy to be on that Pass the Pick video that he did. It was an honor to be on there. It was something because I didn't play guitar for 5 years, and Bradley was one of the guitar players I was watching, and he inspired me to. He was probably one of the biggest inspirations for me to start playing again and get on YouTube and do this thing. And he knows it. I've talked to him, so he's awesome. I would love to do some more jamming with him, man. That'd be sweet. T-Bird said, it's supposed to be in the 90s all week. My goodness. Donald James, he's wearing a rat shirt. That's what's up. Oh, yeah. What? Which one was that, Stardust? Was it Will? Okay. All right. Well, Will, you're going to be on Candid Camera now, Will. Let's check out Will. Oh, boy. Will. Seriously, Will. Seriously, Will. Why? This is the problem, people. If someone comes into my chat and they want to say something dumb, they want to say something funny or whatever, and if they have a channel, I can go to it. And if they have videos, I can see them. So we're going to take a quick look at Will here. Will has 105 subscribers, 54 videos so far in this world. He is freestyle rolling from unknown sponsored riders from California. This is amazing already. This is just amazing. Will, I can already tell you are an idiot. You look like a freaking idiot, bro. I'm going to show everyone what Will looks like real quick here. We're going to take a quick peek at Will. And just for context, everybody, Will said, what is your category in dwarfism? Now, I'm 6'2", 190 pounds. I'm a big dude, and I'm bigger than you, buddy. Here's Will. Look at this, a day in the life of an electrician. So Will's probably shocked himself so many times his brain has gone straight mush. Dude, you are an idiot, bro. Don't ever come to no one's chat and say nothing when you got this BS on YouTube. And I'm going to stop there right now. Look at this pretty guy, man. You are a pretty dude, man. Look at these nice glasses. Oh, yeah, well, yeah. Stop, Will. Stop your life. Just keep doing your electrician bit. Keep doing your electrician thing. Stay off YouTube. Don't even post anymore, bro. Don't even post anymore. It's worthless to you. It's a waste of your time. Anyway, we're moving on. Let's see. You ain't gonna play, man. No one plays this game like me. Before I go further, Cletus and Clovis, you guys are the best, man. I love you dudes. I don't know where you guys live, but if I've come to your town, I'm coming to hang out with Cletus and Clovis. We're gonna hang out, man. We're gonna hang out, man. That's so cool, dude. That's so cool. Thank you so much for that super chat, guys. I appreciate you. Joe Edward knows Queensryche. Awesome. I love Queensryche. Jay Cabrillo, appreciate you, bro. Yeah, T-Bird knows. I could take that guy with ease. On a bad day, I could take that guy. I could step on that guy. I could break his glasses. He can't see. Man can't see. Man can't fight. And then I break other stuff. He can't walk. He can't fight. I'll leave you down, buddy. But that's enough for Will. Will, I hope you got to see some of that. That's amazing. Anyway, Joe Hart says Randy Rhoads from Cryo Rap when he was 16. He was able to see him with Ozzy before he died. He was amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, I'd have loved to see Randy. I started playing guitar probably 3 years after Randy passed away. And there's some people at my high school, they did Crazy Train. I never heard it before. And it really, really spun me around. I was like, wow, I gotta learn this. This is awesome. And I got both Ozzy albums and constantly played them. Donald James knows mods go hard around here. Jeremy Wolf, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Zay Malik says, just want to take a second. I love watching you shred, brother. You got talent, my man. Keep rocking. Thank you so much, Zay. Very much appreciated. Alan Gray in the house. How you doing, brother? Great to see you. Jeremy Wolf, thank you, brother. Al Reef once said, Iron Maiden. That's a good one. What were you? Drac D says, play Back That Ass Up by Juvenile. Girl, you looking good. Won't you back the thing up? That's an old classic, man. Drac D knows his old school rap from the 2000s. Very nice, man. 400 Degrees, Juvenile. Love it, man. Love it. Let's see. Ford Guy, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Donald J say, Cletus has a seniority now as a perk. There you go. That was a fat drop, man. We appreciate that. Michael said he's well. Sorry, I've been hanging. I hope you've been good. Yeah, we've been doing good, Michael. It's always good to see you, man. And I know life always, I tell this to everyone, life always comes first no matter what. No matter what. Clayton says, hot take, most underrated music genre is ragtime. Scott Joplin, The Entertainer. What a classic piece. That's one of the first piano pieces I learned as a kid, The Entertainer. What a beautiful one. Warrior Trek, I can play Kill the King by Rainbow, but not Megadeth. I never heard that one. Stardust says, I will call out the trolls to Rick, and I appreciate it. I love it. Evan Kelly knows Burn Time. DJ B says, play the hundreds all weekend. My gosh. T-Bird says, 52.8K. Now, we're getting closer. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the show thus far. Almost at 53,000. Love to see you. Come hang with us. Let's see. Donald James, going to their channels where the real laughs are at. Indeed. Because that's all I have to go for, you know. These guys can see me. I'm a public figure. I'm a social media influencer or whatever, you know. So they can come right after me. But, you know, if they don't have nothing on their channel, I've got to really think hard. But my man has some good stuff. I could have kept going, but it's not about that. It's about what this guy says. Just play. That's what it's about. Just playing. Jason M like that. There you go. Renato Tinoco, Will was a troll. a troll that got smoked. Jordan Stevenson, thank you, buddy. Motto Lee, hello to you, buddy. Let's see. Tyler Shep in the house. I see you there. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Man, I got a lot more chat than I expected. I just saw Tyler Shep, and I'm still looking, scrolling back up. All right, there we go. There you go, Jeremy. 4 guy like that one. Eric Wall said, Will seemed to be an idiot. You're awesome, my brother. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate you, brother. Warrior says, don't pay attention to those trolls, man. You're better than I am better than them. But I can also entertain myself, too, and my friends here with a little humor. You know, if I can bring some humor and comedy, I will do it. I will do it, my man. He don't bother me. Will ain't nothing to nobody, so it's all good, brother. Down says, I keep thinking that Rick has killer cry. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I studied some martial arts for about 2 years, starting at age 18. I got a few things under my belt. There's no doubt. Teddy, what's up, buddy? Evan says, licking too many wires. It doesn't probably. Stardust loving that. There you go. Jeremy knew Will was ridiculous. Zay said, I like you even more after seeing the Will at Will part. I know, right? It's just bad. It's bad. Iron Maiden, Jordan knows. That's what's up. I mean, we got another 2 nights in a row. Can you tap? What's so special about tapping? Let me ask you this, guy. If I could tap, what would that? I mean, in saying I can or can't, I don't know yet. What would that make me a better guitar player or something more appealing? Let me know in the comments. Glenn come out, I appreciate that. Jeremy Wolf knows. Clown for show, for sure. T-Bird said he's been using wire pulling. Ooh. Nerdy with us. I only know a little bit of Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody solo, a tiny bit, nothing special, honestly. I never really learned this stuff. Will says, I'm sorry, Will over here, we got another Will. He says Will may be an electrician, but he's never felt an actual spark. That is a true statement, buddy. I didn't go there with that, but I feel that, yes, the touch of any other gender has not graced him, for real at least. Maybe by a friend. You get friend zoned for sure. But you'll see. Indeed. I don't care. Anti says, brother, you just gave Will total validation airtime per show. Great. I hope he gets 1 million subscribers. Help him out, man. Because the guy needs help. I'm gonna do it to every single troll that comes in here, man. Ain't no lie. Ain't no lie. I don't even care. Because I gotta have my fun. I gotta have my fun too. There you go, Jeremy. You know what's up. There he is. Chinggis. Good to see you, buddy. Okay, there, I finally got the Tyler's thing. There you go, T-Bird. Jeremy got that right, buddy. And Stardust was correct. He got burned regardless. No one watches these replays. Hardly anyone watches them. No one's going to go back and watch that and be like, hey, check out that electrician guy named Will. I want to sub to him. He's cool. Good validation, Rick. Doubtful. My J says, who's your celebrity crush? Don't have one. Maybe when I was a kid or, my single days, yeah, but not anymore. No crushes. Tyler says, I appreciate you sending those tracks. Those are great. You're welcome, buddy. Did you hear the one? Did you hear the whole one of the game? I can't wait for that one. I made a track for Tyler. Wow, yeah, I put a little special something for him. I hope he enjoys that. It's gonna be fun. Let's see. There you go, Warrior. You know that's right. Nothing. Dylan says nothing makes my smoke session better like a Rick stream. You feeling that, man? Chad, what's up, dude? There you go. Oh, now we got Dave. What the heck, man? Troll City. Isn't it Taint Thursday today? Is that right? Chinggis, what's up, buddy? Alan says, this is for Will. Rick would downward whoop your A, and I would gladly buy a ticket. Yeah, I'd love to. Let's go. Let's put it together. Warrior, I can play that one. We'll play that for sure tonight. I promise you that. Ty4, he asked for that stuff. This is what I'm talking about. chat. So there you go, buddy. I love that, Tim. You're welcome, Michael. No worries, brother. No worries, brother. Did I miss something? Man, this chat is going hard. Real quick, Mushroom Handbangers. Appreciate you, brother, for that super chat. Very, very cool of you. Thank you so much, my man. I think Stardust put the link. Okay, Stardust did put the link for Tyler's channel. Tyler is an amazing young guitar player. Is a great friend of our channel. If you have not checked him out, and you can click the link, click the link, subscribe, and go make sure to check him out. Hung Bunny says, "What's your favorite subgenre?" I don't know. What's Motionless in White? Is that metalcore? I guess metalcore. I don't know. Zay says he got his first shout out on the live video. We'll always watch when I can, man. Keep killing. Appreciate you, brother. Ministerio Adora. Muchas gracias, amigo. Nerdy says, have you heard of the band Dirty Honey? I've heard this name, yeah. Are they kind of Led Zeppelin-ish or something? I don't know. I've seen the name, though. Roxy Price says, you're famous. I appreciate that. David Martinez, hello to you, bud. No, I don't know any Tool, but Warrior Turk. No, my buddy here on YouTube, his name's Lawrence Coleman III. He plays Tool like crazy. Perfect. He does live streams every Friday. Thanks, baby. Davey, good to see you, brother. Rehad's got that count of 163. Very nice. Trilogy says, how long have you been making music? Have you pledged any albums? Yeah, for sure. 27 years I've been playing guitar. 3 albums out internationally, and one coming soon. Zerber says, Ozzy or Dio? Dio, all day. T-Rer says, trolls are woke jokes. Indeed, indeed. Now she can't miss the troll drama, darn it. Maybe we'll get another one. Now she can't. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Jade Clips, what was your beginner song on guitar? Deep Purple, Smoke on the Water the Wrong Way, 100%. DJB says, Deja Vu, didn't we cover the tap thing last night? It seems we have to do it all the time. Donald says tapping was the first thing he learned. Very nice, dude. Stradivarius, what's up, buddy? Zerper, I am, no. Took 2 years of lessons and 2 years of college study. Haley Volcock, there you go. Jakob said, you going to the Iron Maiden Run for Your Life? I don't think so. No, not this year. I would like to, though. It'd be nice. If they come to the arena around here, I might go check it out if it's possible. All right, man, we barely getting there, man. We got so many comments, and I appreciate all these comments. You don't understand how much I love to read these comments, and I thank you, each one of you. We're going to get some songs cooking real quick, I promise you that. Sean knows you got to kill him with kindness. Indeed, indeed. Roseville said he made a better welder than an electrician. True that. Tapping on guitars like a China cymbal on the drum kit. It's like nice when it's used, when it's the right time. Yeah, I know, right? Daniel Pierce from North Carolina. What's up, brother? Riyadh said, oh, he dropped his iPhone and his speaker ain't working. Yikes, dude. Hollow Creek in the house. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Trilogy says, mine is Aurora, and I'm not ashamed of it. There you go. Nothing wrong with that. Zay said, hey, man, would it be cool if I shared a video or two on my Facebook to show more people how dope your channel is? Got tons of friends, love good milk. Absolutely, buddy. Send it to everyone you can, man. I have no problem with that, and I appreciate that. The more the merrier, my friend. Thank yous, buddy. Clayton says, hey, you can't fight bullying with bullying. We'll be troll again. We'll troll again. I know, right? It's never gonna stop. No one is safe from trolls on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram. It's the truth. But I find diplomatic ways to combat it. You know, I wasn't too bad with Will. I just spoke the truth, and I'll speak the truth to anyone who tries to troll me. Let's go. Daniel Pierce says Telly versus Strat all day. I like the shape. I like the triple pickups. I like the headstock. I like the switchers. I don't like the bridge much. I like Fenders with Floyds. That'd be nice. But yeah, I love the feel of an old Fender for sure. I got 2 of them. Yeah, right. Clean Laser's like Clean Laser. You could have left and listened to a whole Ozzy song by now, as much as you requested it. There you go, Tyler. I'm glad you got that, man. That's cool, man. I can't wait to hear you play it. That took me like a week to get that track done. That was a lot. That was more than I bargained for, but it was fun. It was fun. It's really just a box prelude in C minor, so I was able to get a few bits and pieces from it. Okay, Rehad's got the Bluetooth. No worries, buddy. Zerber says Ozzy is boring pretty much anymore. He had his day. Word Trick says the best way to deal with internet bullies is ignoring them. When they get no attention from you, they'll stop. Well, we just ban them from the channel. We say our piece to them, and then we ban them from the channel. That's how we go. Oh, there you go. Oh, shoot, man. Man, I thought I was getting close to these comments being done, but not looking good. We're trying to get there. All right, there we go. Jennifer Gilvin. I do know something. How about this one? That's a great tune. My favorite one. Thanks, Yakov. Warrior knows. There you go. I love that one. Here you go. Brandon Robinson, thank you. Thanks, Trilogy. Appreciate that. Glenn, I love Jake. Jake was great, man. I think Bark at the Moon and Ultimate Sin are some fantastic records, and he played some amazing songs. He wrote some amazing tunes for that. Let's see. Thank you, Ty4. Jude, you said Deep Purple. What else we got Deep Purple? I'm trying to think of another Deep Purple. I have to think about that. Maybe we'll do Highway Star in a little bit. Thank you, Laura. All right, Rehad's going to grab his wired headphones. There you go. Chinggis, thank you, buddy. David, he missed it, dang it. Joe says, Judas Priest was awesome. I saw him in Maiden in Maryland, 1980-82. Whew. That'd be a heck of a show right there. Jose Barroso, good night to you, brother. Thanks, 73 Shake. Oh, Zay, I'm running free. I never really learned the Paul Di'Anno stuff. I didn't get into Iron Maiden until Number of the Beast. I have heard some stuff from those old albums, but I never got into it like I did with. I love Bruce Dickinson's voice. That's probably the big reason. DT, what's going on there, buddy? If I said too bad, you can't report for effing stupid. I know, right? DJ B says Rhea Ripley is a huge Emma. Yeah, she is. She looks like Chris. Her and Chris Motionless look like family members. You're welcome, Tyler. No worries, brother. Can't wait to hear it. Two below, he says, evening, all great playing. Thank you, brother. Zerper says, I agree, some Dio. Yeah, I think we're going to do Rainbow in the Dark tonight. Jennifer says, can you play Doc in Alone in the Dark? I don't think I know that song. I can play In My Dreams, though, Jennifer, if you're into that. Lewis, hello to you, buddy. Alone Again, I got you. We played Alone Again on Saturday. Let's see. Any Nugent tonight? Probably not. Not my. I know a couple of riffs, so that's about it. Floyd Taylor, do I like Les Paul? Like the person Les Paul? Yeah, he was amazing. Not too many people can play like Les Paul, man. How's it going? We'll turn that down. That's a great song. Great riff. Evan says WD-40 was an awesome Australian venture. Was it now? I use it all the time. Thanks, Yakov. I'm going to be playing a full song here in just a few seconds, buddy. These comments are amazing tonight, so we're trying to get through them. Joe Baby's got to go to bed. Happy Friday. Thank you, Joe Baby. Good to see you. Take care tonight. Don said, you never took proper lessons. That's how you develop bad habits. He's got a bad picking. I hear you, man. Luckily, I took those lessons and I got never got any bad habits, really. Metal says, who's this Ozzy here about? Ozzy and Harriet? Yeah, that's the Nelson brothers' grandparents, isn't it? Thank you, Dead Clown. I know, Donald Speed Read. Jersey Bird fan. He wants some salty chocolate balls in his mouth. Wow, nice, bro. Take them. Or I don't know. I'm not sure which one you are referring to, my friend. Broken nose. Check him out, man. Whoa, brother. Rock on, man. Do it. You could do it, man. Go to the hood, get yourself some of that good crack, and then make a pentagram on the ground, put that on fire, and hook yourself up, man. Thanks, Rihad. Metal Mark says, I only do docking when I'm parking. Docking my spaceship through that. Cyclops, what's the most impressive lead lick you've got? I don't know. Is this some, let's see if this one works for you. That's not too bad. Hector Ulysses Iglesias, hello to you. Jeremy Wolf, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Hopefully you can listen to me talk for a while, because yeah, we're almost there. I think I'm just going to do a bunch of cover solos next. I'm going to try and knock them all. All right, SpongeBob said, so we're going to do Rainbow in the Dark. We got Highway Star. We got a docking to do. All right. There he goes. Rock Me Amadeus. Reaper saw Alice in Chains in 2022. Dude, that's sick. Rand, thank you so much, buddy. Strat, appreciate you, man. 27 years now. Michael, I know like the riff to Blind a little bit. Metal Margino Samson. Yeah, that was Bruce's first band, man. Sick. Thanks, Fi Call Lawman. Thank you so much. Let's see. There you go, Jennifer. Bark at the Moon. That's a beauty gem for sure. Donald James knows Chef's Chocolate Salty Balls. You can put them in your mouth. Let's see. Evan, he says soup rocks when you're sick. I know, right? All right, let's go. Let's do some. Yeah, we'll do a couple. I'll hold off this song. I was going to play like 20 minutes ago, but we'll do a couple cover solos for the inconvenience of me talking for so long. How about that? So what do we got? We wanted to hear. Someone wanted to hear Highway Star. We're going to do Highway Star first, because I love that one. All right, there's Highway Star. And someone wanted Rainbow in the Dark. How about that? And someone kept saying Ozzy, so we'll do the Ozzy one if I can remember how to play it. Go from one to the other. See, I remember this. I only played this like so many times. Let me spin it over here. But y'all know this one. That, man, it's been a minute, man. I can't remember all this stuff, these songs. Let's see. What else we got? One more quick one. Oh yeah, we gotta do a docking. How about this one? Been loving playing this. It's one of my favorite docking solos right now. go. Man, that's like 4 guitar heroes right in a row. Vivian, George, Oz, Randy, Richie. Man, god dang. I put it all. Now we're going to go way back in time. We're going to try finally play the song I was going to play. And we're going to go way back in time. Back to the 1700s. One of the greatest years ever. 1763, was it? Or 68? I can't recall. But we're going to go way back in time on this one. There we go. All right. A lot of great chat during those solos. I appreciate it. There's a lot of stuff I used to play when I was a little kid. I try to remember it and play it again these days. Let's see. All right, T-Bird said, you don't think I've heard that one before, really? There you go, Evan. Thank you, Bradley James. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you've been well. SpongeBob knows. Nobody gonna take my car. I remember T-Bird, he said something about the sweaty balls. I know, right? You don't want to come here and talk about balls, man. There you go. I don't remember it. Sponge. What's it? Tears back to silence. I used to play that as a kid. I need to remember that one. Sponge Booby, thank you, bud. There you go, Warrior Turk. T-Bird knows. There you go, Sponge. T-Bird, Dio's cool, you know it's right. Warrior says, I wish Dio and Ozzy were more friendly with each other. Maybe Ozzy, maybe they will upstairs, man. I don't know. Do you think Ozzy will make it to heaven? I'm not sure. Guy might be like, you know what, you okay. Ronnie James Dio's been passed away for probably a decade now, close to it, sadly. Sky Candy's back. Oh my goodness, good to see you, Sky Candy. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, let's see. Nacho Keto's Child's Play, for sure. Dio was always hungry for heaven. You know, that he got the great song. Mark says, according to Deep Purple bass player Roger Glover, this band wrote Highway Star on their tour bus on the way to a gig in Portsmouth Guildhall, where they did. Nice, dude. I mean, everyone knows why they wrote Smoke on the Water. Ian Gillan can write some lyrics, man. T-Bird knows Dio's playing the big stage. SpongeBob knows heaven and hell. You know that's right, man. Amy Mace, hello to you. SpongeBob knows that. Mr. Crowley. Warrior Turk knows that. Heaven and hell, him. SpongeBob's like, was it polemically stand? There you go, Glenn. Floyd Taylor, appreciate that. Eric said he played for drums for over 30 years and would love to jam with you sometime online. It's possible. I think with all the advancements in like Zoom and WebEx and stuff, you could probably do it somehow. SpongeBob said he prefers Jakey Lee to Randy. Not gonna lie, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all, man. I mean, Randy was the man, but yeah, Jake took the torch and went even further, you know, which is pretty awesome. Sponge says, truth is, Dio wasn't easy to get along with, and Ozzy already had a reason not to care for him. True that. I've heard some interesting stories. DJ B knows Randy's solos were a song within a song. Absolutely. Yeah, Jake I love Jake, man. I even listen to Badlands. I love Badlands. Jakey Lee's Badlands is amazing. Amazing band. Thanks, Nico. Max Trolls, appreciate that. Jeremy, there you go, brother. Yeah, Donald, you could do it. The latency would probably be the problem, I think, because sometimes, you know, if you have really good internet connections, maybe there'd be not much latency, but the latency is probably the killer of that kind of stuff. Metal Mark says, Dio, and this is true, yeah, Dio played trumpet in his high school. His attributes of having good breath control, man, and Dio could hit some notes, man. Yeah, true that, Sponge. I agree with that. Donald knows Ronnie and the Prophets. Appreciate you, Mark. Dario, hello to you. Rico Thurman, thank you, buddy. I can't read that. I can't read that name. He said that was fire. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you, Lisa. Metal Mark says, don't come knocking when Rick's playing Doc, and I know, right? I've heard Elf. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, Elf used to open up for Rainbow. That's why Dio started playing with Rainbow. That's pretty awesome, man. Oh, I'm sorry. The Elves opened up for Deep Purple. That's not during Rainbow. Yeah, that's why they started Rainbow, because Richie loved Ronnie's voice. Jake was wild, man. Yeah, Jake did get crazy, man. Thank you, Zerper. DAVNY, good to see you there. Soul Ticker says, hey, man, keep stumbling across your, like, almost every day. That's awesome, dude. Tim77, what's up, brother? Thank you, my man. Thank you, Sponge. Evan says, I don't like Randy's polka dot design. Yeah, it's kind of different, man. But that was his thing, you know. Yeah, when he was in Quiet Riot, he used to wear like a polka dot bow tie or whatever, and that was his thing. Warrior Turkey, that's a good one. I like that with him and Lemmy. Or isn't there a Motorhead version of that? Sergey Mironov, good to see you. Nicholas Dominguez, thank you, buddy. Joe Rocco, I don't even know what TAR is, honestly. I never heard that. It's tar and cigarettes. Tar on the road. I don't know. Okay. Floyd Taylor, you know that's right. God bless you, brother. DJ Bean got it there. Dio died in 2010. Yeah. I think we played that, Juji. I'll play it again for you. I'll play the shortened version. That's the encapsulated version. Reha, this is about all I know, buddy. Oh, yeah. I don't know it, dude. Never tried to learn. This was what's in my head, and then me playing it. What's in my head. T-Bird says Ozzy would have to go to heaven after he bites the heads off all the demons. True that. That'd probably be his job. Do that and you can come to heaven. Clay says I left the stream and 5 scrolls later it was a lady in a mask and a nightie rubbing someone's feet with oil or a china or something. Yeah, man, the doom scroll is real, man. Killer Rich, hello to you. LV, hola, buddy. Zerper, in fact, I should break that out one day. So in 2001, a band in Germany called Power God, they opened for us on tour. They did like a cover album, and they did Stars, and they asked me to play some leads on it. I did. I still have the track actually, but that's a good one. But the riff's nothing like that. That's a classic, man. Great song though, but I could play it. I do remember it. Oh shoot, man, that's hilarious. Let's see, Amy Mace, how you doing tonight? He said, Tybo said, not making a taste, but generally asking if you do play any Tool. I generally don't play any Tool. I do like listening to Tool, but I never learned any of their stuff. Never wanted to either, to be honest. Maybe Sober, I kind of knew a little bit when it came out. I was like, that's a pretty cool riff, and I think I figured it out, but not my cup of tea to play. I love listening. Eric Wall says, play I would love to, brother, let's try and make it. Yeah, for sure, let me give it a shot, man. If I can find some time, my man. Sadly, my time is very minimal. I pretty much have Friday and maybe Monday and Friday night off, but that's time I spend with Stardust, and then Saturday and Sunday is my only days off from work. And I usually sleep in until like 3, then I do live streams. It's a busy schedule. I work 50 plus hours a week at my job. Let's see. Carlin Ray says, can you play a D 2 times on the 6th at the same time play 2 A's on the 4th, then play a G and slide from the 6th to the 5th? I don't know what that is, man. It sounds interesting. D 2 times on the 6th. A D? And 2 A's on the 4th. Then a G. Wait, 6th to the 5th here. Two A's on the 4th. I don't know. Sounds interesting. What is that? Soul Taker says, I just realized how hard your guitar is trying so hard not to miss one. I know, right? Amy Mace, thank you so much. T said, which band was it, the song the guitarist played with the drill? Paul Gilbert, Mr. Big. Edward Nugent in the house. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Let's see. Elf did Aqualung? That's funny. Hey, was that thing? Is that Aqualung? I don't know. Nothing but Yama says, who's my favorite? Favorite what? Favorite guitarist, Yngwie Malmsteen. Favorite band, Judas Priest, most likely. Thank you, Tyler. No problem, Juji. But you know I'll play it again with the quick version. Tyler Warrior says, what song was that? I have no idea. I was just reading whatever that person was saying. Patrick Davis, I don't even know what the hell's going on here now. Just trying to figure it out, man. Crazy, man. There's something going on. What is going on? Anyone? Can anyone tell us? Sponge says, do you plan on watching the Black Sabbath live stream? I'm not going to pay for it now. I'll wait for it. I'll probably watch it when it's all done. Juji knows so much going on. Yeah, it's crazy tonight. Floyd Taylor, have a great night, brother. Much love to you. Thank you, buddy. Rehad knows. Yes, finally. Evan K, Snow White theme is Speeder. True that. Rehad said, I can die in peace now after Rick played Bohemian Rhapsody. I tried, brother. I tried. Alex says, never give up on your dreams. Nothing let hold you back. God and other people and y'all will shows never give up. True that, Alex. Good stuff, man. Whoa. My Mark says, we got a vocal from Rick? That's the first time. I've been trying. LV knows the power guy where you played Mars, you and I. Yes, of course. Yeah, you know that. Very good, LVD. Very nice. That's very nice, man. Not a lot of people know about that one. Jesus Fokoff. He says, you like garbage in Santa Monica? I never heard of it. Tybo says, more than fair. Thanks for answering. Absolutely, man. I appreciate you, brother. I love listening. I have a friend. If you're interested in Tybo in Tool, people playing on Tool, look up my friend Lawrence Coleman III here on YouTube. He does a show called Tools Day every Friday night at 7, I think it is. And he plays, well, I don't know if he's kind of sick. I don't know if he's playing right now, but he plays Tool, usually plays Tool every Friday. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. T-Bird, that is kind of a strange one, but I don't know. But you like that? Garbage in Santa Monica? There you go. That's what that stands for. Okay, Eric. That's awesome, dude. Curran says, play your favorite rock song. I'm going to try something here in a second. Heartbreak Kick says, you look like this dude I know. His name is Jim Smith. I know him. I totally know him, Heartbreak Kid. Yeah, he's great. He's so cool, man. I heard he likes touching your beehole. Oh, Lord, why? Alex Shannon, my favorite singer, probably going to be Rob Halford. Love Rob Halford. DJ P said, I came here open to hear Voltage and Stormrider. We got you covered, brother. We're going to get into it now. Mark, thank you, brother. So I haven't been paying attention. I didn't know what's going on anymore. Things been going off the chain, man. I'm about to move. Okay, I think we got it. No, I don't know that one, Mark. I don't love Queen. I don't hate Queen. I never learn their stuff. I listen to it. That's about it, man. Mark says, have you heard back in October, Jakey Lee got hit? Yeah. That was crazy news, dude. That was crazy news. I'm like, man. But I guess he recovered. He's back in action. All right, with that being said, it only took us a half hour to get to the next song. Crazy, right? Well, we played some fun stuff in between. I think this was first recorded in 1763 at the Vienna Opera House. And let's do this, the Rick Renstrom version 2025. Symphony 40. Classic song from, I believe it was 1763, if I remember it served me correctly. But beautiful piece, and one of my favorites to play. Okie dokie. Where did we leave off here? Luckily, I think we got it. Well, let's see. Okay, I remember that one. Jason Shepard, did I see that before? I can't remember. The first song I ever learned in my life was Deep Purple, "Smoke on the Water," the wrong way, and that's how it was. Okay, I remember this. Metal Mark had that. Skin says, Dan, he's way back in the cops. I know, we got a lot of them tonight. Digital Darkness, is that your favorite? Everyone loves this tune. On the dark desert highway, with a cool in my hands, I'm doing some stuff and it's a cool song. It's like 18 years old now. Why? It's like through the fire and flames. Do they not have 30 other songs in the world? I don't even know. Does anyone else know another song by Dragon Force? Has anyone listened to the new song by Dragon Force? This guy apparently hasn't. Dad Fox, hello to you. Tybo says, another question. I do listen to Blind Guardian. Yeah, me and my friend Richard Christie used to love listening to Blind Guardian, hanging out. He actually went to go see him in Europe, and he bought me a T-shirt. I have a Blind Guardian T-shirt in my closet. Yeah, I haven't listened to it in a long time. This is back in the early 2000s and stuff. We used to jam out to it. Skinny, thank you so much. Chuji knows Rick bringing the old with the E school. That's how we do. V, thanks so much. Evan Kelly, he knows. True that, Mark. Juji, thank you. DJ B says neoclassical shred beats, flattening frets and melting faces. That's how we roll. Thank you, DJ B. Glenn Kamada, appreciate that. Thank you, Gloria. Ace, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. There you go, Iman O'Shea. Good to see you. Hollow Creek, thanks. Oh no, wait, what? Okay, Digital Darkness, man. What kind of stuff are you on, man? First, he asked for Through the Fire and Flames, one of the most extreme neoclassical metal songs, and he drops Eye of the Tiger. I would have rather just played Eye of the Tiger. How about this? What a spectrum of the opposite spectrums of reality. That's a classic, dude. I like that, Digital Darkness. You okay with me, brother? Laura Bachman, thank you. Trigger Happy, appreciate that. Pillow Thunder says 248 likes. Now we cooking. AJ Sanchez, thank you, buddy. Jeff D, appreciate that. Nashi Kid, there you go, brother. Fernando de Jesus Gonzalez Garcia from Cuba. Big hug to you, my friend. Gracias, amigo. Thank you. There you go, Tybo. Lisa knows. Thank you, Lisa. Clayton says, soul piercing as it probably was then. Indeed. I would have loved to. If I could get in Bill and Ted's time machine and go back, I'd go right there and listen to that. The opening night of Symphony 40. I'd be all about that. Mel Mark says, tomorrow will be the summer solstice and the longest day of the daylight. Yikes. Well, it's Friday, though, at least. At least it's Friday. That's all I care about. Jeff D, appreciate that. V, appreciate you there. Now Digital Darkness talking about Devil's Highway. That's a Dio song, wasn't it? With Tracy G? That's a cool record if that's what you're talking about. LV says your different vibrato and fast freight run is your signature sound. I love it. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Glenn Kamada, there you go. AJ, thank you. Howard, appreciate that. Johnny Puckett, hello. Zooper said you're gonna get a speeding ticket. You just wait. We're gonna play Speeder in just another song here. Jeff D, thank you so much. Evan says last Sunday was relatively trophy. It wasn't too bad. I think I turned on the sub-only chat, so maybe that's why. Alexandria from Brazil, obrigado to you. And boa noche, thank you, buddy. Well, it's not personal. It's just mean and stupid. Who said something mean and stupid? I want to know. I don't see any I don't see any comments. I don't know. I just play here. That's all I do. I just play here. That's all. There you go, Gloria. Thanks, Jeff D. Jan Rui Chen, hello to you, buddy. Hava 1881, thank you so much. Evan says Money for Nothing intro is the same as Mark's finger picking and meaning is great. That's a great riff, man. There you go. V, I know. I had to figure it out the other day. Like literally took me like a minute to like listen to it. Go, okay, I get it. I never tried to learn it. Peggy Hecky, Buena noche. DJ B says, I see trolls as sad, empty individuals. Empty cans rattle out and desire to bring all down with them. They can't bring me down, man. They can't bring me down. I'll bring them right back down. You ain't coming. I'm staying up. They're going down. Come at me, man. Bring it. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate that. Taibo, thank you. Yoyan Rui Chen, thank you. Don says he remembers a DF song called Ground and Pound. I don't know if I'm familiar with that. Prepper says, long live Eddie. True that, man. Rest in peace, Mr. Van Halen. His son is carrying that torch, man. Wolfgang Van Halen's amazing. I love watching Wolfgang. Ayman Shakuni, hello to you. Second to one. Nothing's good to see you. 29 Mr. Spectacular. Go check out my buddy Tyler Shep. He loves intervals. He'll play it all day for you, man. Not me. D's Nuts. We actually played Mr. Crowley like 20 minutes ago. And that's the truth. That's the truth. Okay, Metal Mark knows the song. Trail of Broken Hearts. I'll bet you're the only one, Mark. Michael Massa, you know the band Dio? We played some Dio, brother. Love Dio. Puppy, thank you so much. We could play some more Dio, though. Maybe in a little bit. Let me get to some other tunes. It was about 20 or 30 minutes, D's Nuts, but give me a second. I'll play another one. We got to play a couple of real songs first. You know, or not real songs, but some of my songs. That's how we do. See, Metal Mark knows. You probably Googling it right now, Mark. Kidding. Linda Lewis, I hope you're doing great tonight. Clayton says, when I was in basic training, a guy made up lyrics for all our names on Eye of Tiger. That sounds funny. I would like to hear that. Mark, yeah, you can buy my CD. Well, I don't have a CD. I don't sell the CD. It's digital. So you can Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon. You can go buy it there. Otherwise, I think you'd probably have to look up Discogs and get it imported. I only did a digital. And T-Bird says tomorrow's West Virginia Day? Wait. What's WV? West Virginia? I don't know. That's awesome, Laura. I'm glad you came out tonight. Good to see you. Okay, so I was right. West Virginia. Nice. Tybo, have a great night, brother. Good to see you, and thanks for hanging with us. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Mark. Nathan says, have you ever heard of the guitarist Phil Keggy? Yeah, Phil Keggy. Keagggy. Keggy. Oh, of course. Yeah, he's amazing. Fantastic player, man. Metal Mark knows ELO. Don't bring me down. No, don't bring me. That's a great tune, man. That's a great tune. LaBunder says, what do you think about Korg guitars? I heard they're pretty good. They come out with some new stuff. I mean, it's not top tier or anything, but it's a great starter guitar or mid-level guitar for sure. They look really nice. I actually seen some ones. I have a friend that got one recently. It's pretty all right, man. And V says, was there ever a struggle to keep practicing in your early days? No, not at all. I thrived on it. I wanted to practice. I didn't want to go to school. I wanted to practice so much. It's like, that's all I wanted to do was practice. 100%. Juji, I'm going to have to learn some. Like I said, a lot of bands that I listen to, I love listening to them. And I never tried to learn their stuff. I just listen and enjoy. But some of this, I think it was a kind of a need to know in my life. You know, either I wanted to learn it when I was a kid, so I wanted to learn the entire Abigail album. I wanted to learn the entire Yngwie album. I wanted to learn the entire Rainbow albums and Deep Purple albums. And then there was stuff I needed to know, like when we were playing in a band. So there's certain things that I would never have learned, but I had to because of the band. But yeah, Primal Fear came out in 1998, and I just love listening to them. I think they're a great band. Flatworks, are you up for hearing a newish song? I mean, I write a song. I write a new song every week. If you got something, put it on my community page, bud. I'll check anything out, man. Darren says another Dragon Force song, Evil Dead. There you go. Darren knows. Darren's a true fan. Not too many people can name. I would say this to anyone that says, play Food, Fire, and Flames. Name me 5 songs from Dragon Force without Googling. But unfortunately, they'd be on ChatGPT. ChatGPT, please tell me 5 songs that Dragon Force has. You know, and then be like that. That's it. Evan says, no more Dragon Force songs over. I feel you, brother. Cabra Celas, obrigado, mi amigo. Boa noche. Donald James knows. Phil Keggy from Glass Heart. There you go. Michael says, Warrant has a song called April 2031. Do they? I never heard it. Goofy says, you got a brand new Mitchell MS400 orange guitar from a pawn shop, 125. Yeah, someone was talking about that Mitchell guitars yesterday. I checked them out. They look pretty nice, man. Good for a starter. Yeah. 100, you can get them for like 100, yeah, under $200 easy. Zerper, mostly, yeah, by ear. Or I'll watch a YouTube video of someone playing it, and I'll watch what they're doing and figure it out that way, too. Lisa said she touched that screen. No. Rhonda Baker. How you doing, Rhonda? Good to see you. Eric Wall says, me and my son, Nerdy with Autism, absolutely love your playing. I thank you guys so much, man. Truly appreciate you hanging with us. Ned Eastwood said he lost a finger and ran 3 other ones through a salty. Yikes. You're an inspiration. I just got my first guitar at 52. Been playing for 3 weeks. That's great, dude. That's amazing. Yeah, I love to hear stories of people who can adapt and overcome. And everyone out there has something to adapt and overcome with. And that's amazing. Ned, I thank you for letting us know about that. I appreciate hearing that. Thank you so much, buddy. Mark, I did not. I forgot. I didn't have time to listen to it today, but I will. It's on my mind. I want to hear it because I'm hearing good things. Setup MC says touch guitar. Touch. Ooh. Touching guitar. All right. And let's see. There you go, Michael. Absolutely, man. Thank you. HW. Rafe said HW sucks. HW. Harvey Wallbanger? Who's HW? Oh yeah, Ron. I did see a quote, a comment. I didn't get a chance to reply, but no, I've never played any Japanese instruments. I think I played a mandolin before. But yeah, banjo I've tried. But man, no, I've never tried any Japanese. I'd love to though. Michael's got a Dean Les Paul tile. That's dope. Yeah, those Deans are pretty nice, man. I think they got in trouble with Gibson though about it. Some big lawsuit. But hey, if you got one, man, hold on to it because it'll probably be worth a lot, man. 777, my God, dude, you just missed the Symphony 40 rendition we just did. I can do a Vivaldi though. How about that? Let's see. Darren just got himself an Ibanez because of Herman Lee. Herman's great. I have nothing bad to say about Herman and the band itself. Herman can play. Herman is a sick player for sure. Juji, have a great night. Take care. Rhonda, Japan. Yeah, I've been there, but I didn't have time to play any instruments or anything. It was just, we played and I hung out. I went walking around and did some crazy stuff. You know, Japan stuff. LA-based 80s metal is the throwback. You know that's right, Donald. There you go, DJB. Thank you, Eric Walls. Michael knows them. Dean Zebra pickups, yeah. Salas Dial, thank you so much, buddy. I would love to try it, Ron. I would love to try, but yeah, not too much. Thank you, 777. Yeah, I mean, I got a nice Vivaldi piece. We're going to play one quick one from my album again here. And we're going to throw a shirt up there on the screen for you all. We do have a merchandise shop. If you're into t-shirts and cool other stuffs, we're going to pop some shirts up while we play the next few tunes here. But my album is called Until the Bitter End. And this is the album cover and t-shirt. Right on the album cover is right on the t-shirt. Pretty cool. And we're going to say it, pop that up here. And this song is called Until the Bitter End. It's the title track to my album. It's very neoclassical. My friend 777 wanted to hear some Mozart. This is very Mozart-ish, honestly. I do love Mozart. He's my favorite. So let's go. until the bitter end. There you go. That's a fun one to play. And that felt really, really good there. Really, really good. Amazing. I love it. All right, why did Edge open up? Get away from me. All right. Let's see. Great comments during that. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed already to the channel, please do so. We have a great time here. We go live 5 nights a week. We put videos out every single day, so there's always something happening on this channel. So make sure, if you're enjoying it, hit the subscribe button. We would appreciate it. All right, let's see. All right, we're going to get the next tune ready. Let's see what we got here. We got another shirt. This is probably one of the biggest tracks I ever wrote in my life. It's the most popular one out of all of them. Really? We're going to get this shirt popped up on. This is a really cool one. The next song is called The Fire Within. If you didn't know, I have a video from a long time ago. It has 376,000 views on this video. And it's one of the biggest songs I've ever written. It's a really, and also for our friend 777, this is another very Mozart-inspired classical metal piece. So we'll check this out. We got a lot of comments to run through real quick. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Michael Miles in Tifton, Georgia. Good to see you. We're not too far. We're in Florida. So it's about 6 hours away from Georgia, usually. Let's see. Evan says platypus from a other Australian. There you go, man. Ship fan, thank you so much, buddy. Metal Mark says, Rick, I wish I could get you on Herman Lee's channel. I would love to. I'd love to talk to Herman and hang out with him. That'd be sweet, man. Let's see. I know Juji was like, we were like an hour later, and Juji's like, that was awesome. I was like, well, I thought you were sleeping. That's funny. Michael Miles, I don't tour. I haven't toured since a long time. We used to play a lot of shows in the last band, but we never toured. Last time I toured was probably between 1999 to 2005 I toured. But I would like to, but it costs a lot of money right now, sadly. Yeah, this is the world tour every night. We do 5 nights of world touring on here. And it's very comfortable. It's very nice and cool in here. Ace air conditioning. I don't sweat as much. Rhino, thank you, buddy. Michael Miles knows that Ingve. Absolutely, buddy. I love Ingve. Nerdy says, have you ever thought about being on America's Got Talent? Golden Buzzer. I appreciate that, Nerdy. Yeah, I have applied. I did get contacted by a casting agent at the end of last year. And I did everything they wanted me to do, but in the end, they didn't choose me to be on the show. I would have skipped the lines and all that stuff. But the producer, it comes down to producers, and they have to look at people and go, okay, is this going to be a story we want to share? Or, how can we, because it's Hollywood, they have to find ways to do it. So maybe next year, I don't know. I'm going to contact the casting agent guy again and go, dude, do you know how many people a night tell me I should be on America's Got Talent? Bro, what do I got to do? So hopefully maybe next year we'll try again for sure. Metal Mark said, if Mozart, Beethoven, or Vivaldi had electricity, they're doing it. You know that's right. You know that's right. There you go, Ron. I appreciate that. Gooba in the house. What's up, brother? Mark says he wants to get his shirt. Love it. There you go, buddy. We got a whole bunch of them, man. Whole bunch. The store is full. Thank you, Platypus. Setup MC from Argentina. Muchas gracias, amigo. Thank you, Juji. Yellow Wolf's like, the heck would I just walk in on? I don't know. Ned said he just stumbled across my page. I'm crazy good. Thank you, buddy. Thanks, Mark. Yellow Wolf, appreciate you there. Nashi Kid knows this man's perpetually on fire. I know. I have an internal cooling system. It keeps me from spontaneously combusting sometimes. There you go, V. Thanks, Donald. Thank you, Lisa. I know. Ever remember that one? That's funny, man. DJ B said he got 2 shirts to replace his Kiss shirts. He absolutely hates. His sister got them for him. It was his birthday last year. He couldn't tell her. I feel you, man. Wear the Rick Renstrom shirts with pride, my brother. I appreciate you, man. AP Guitar Covers, thank you, brother. Rhonda, thank you so much. Man, it says, wow, this is inspirational. Hell, not even joking. Appreciate that, dude. You got that right. Mark, the only thing I learned this the other day. It took me like about 30 seconds. I'm going to play it better. Zerper, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. 777, thank you, buddy. Nashiket, thank you. Thank you, Setup MC. Hutzel, thank you very much. A lot of great comments here. Donald James said, if you were having fun just hearing it, imagine how fun it is to play it. You got that right, man. Michael knows he's feeling it tonight. Absolutely, buddy. Ned says, that's maybe the fastest strum I ever heard. Thank you, Ned, for subscribing. Hey, if you all are having fun and you haven't subscribed yet, be like Ned here and subscribe to the channel. We totally appreciate that. Glenn Kamada knows the fire within. We're going to rock that one. Michael Moss says, women love musicians. I've been a musician since I was 15. There has been love many times in my life, but now we good. Donald says sleeping also means lurking. True that. True that. Evan says you want a Dragon Force, go buy a Guitar Hero. True that. Juji says the eyes say sleep, but the ears say listen. I know, right? Nikki, what's up? He says what's my favorite band? Judas Priest all day. You Ain't Ray says about to throw you. Okay, so I'm about to throw you. But I just want you to know it's all in good spirits. Oh yeah. We're gonna bring your channel up real quick, just in case. See, you got nothing. You ain't got nothing. We're gonna have to really dig deep for this one. All right, I'm ready for you, bro. I got something already. Yeah, T-Bird knows. What did he say? Get to strumming. You get to strumming. Go turn your channel on, Super Troll. We'll go watch you strum. We'll go watch you goon out or something, man. Get to strumming. Metal Mark says, what's the maiden shirt tonight? It'd be the Power Slave one, brother. Power Slave. I just got a Number of the Beast one. Super Troll says, that was whack. Where are you from? 1983, bro? Here's Super Troll. Super Troll ain't got nothing. He's a bot. You just a bot, dude. Wow. Oh, boy. Bot Boy Jr. over here. I'm cool. Look at me. I'm a super troll. You're super lame, bro. Big time. Indy in the house. How you doing, Indy? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well out there. Evan says, AGT won't take a boo-hoo story in fear of controversy and voting for other contestants. Yeah, it's kind of weird, man. I mean, I don't know. And they're so Hollywood about it, you know. I think it was Britain's Got Talent. They had this kid, like 11 years old, and he's like playing just like whatever, you know. And they're like, dude, you're like such a rock star, man. This is so awesome. You're going to be huge in this world. And he could like barely play. He could play, but he, you know, if you know who Shredmaster Scott is, he's got a video about it, and it's classic. It's classic, man. Gabriel, gracias, amigo. I know, right? What, Super Troll kept going? Oh, I'm too slow. Oh, Super Troll, man. I'm not even going to try. But he got nothing. He got nothing. Rhonda says she likes Shadows. All right. I love that one. That's a fun one to play. We're going to crank out this Fire Within now, of course. So, yeah, once again, the shirt's on the chat here. If you're interested, check it out. If this song inspires you to check it out, indeed. And if this song inspires you to subscribe to the channel, by all means do so. Let's go. The Fire Within. The Fire Within. Hope you enjoyed that one. That's a great tune. Fun to play. We just getting warmed up now. Because those who know what's next. Oh my goodness. All right, we will take off that. And we're going to put the Speeder shirt because that's the next tune. This is a big fan favorite, this next song. Speeder. This one's crazy fast. Most everyone loves to hear this one. So we're going to get that shirt. We have a beautiful shirt. I actually own this shirt here. I think it's amazing looking. I love Formula One racing, and that's what it's inspired by. But yeah, here comes the shirt, and right now, boom, there you go. All right, and we got a lot of great comments here. I do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, be sure to subscribe if you're having a good time. What'd you find here, Gloria? What is this? Okay. I thought you found. I actually have a site or whatever. I have a castitreach.com thing. I thought you found my site. I was like, whoa, how'd you find that? Okay, that's cool though. That's very cool. Okay, where do we leave off with? Oh, that's a crazy name. 4 Fuzakis. Get rocking. He says, thank you, buddy. Espionage, hello. Me said, smoke on the watered. Yeah, you got watered down, didn't you, bro? Nice. Nashi Ket, there you go. Sage XO says, honest pinch to Sleep Token. I'll tell you what, the very first song they came out with, I thought was really cool and I enjoyed it. I said, I don't know, I like this band. Everything else has been a big bore. So bored to listening to. It's like so boring to listen to. But they have a lot of fans. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not mad at them. I don't hate them. I don't think they're terrible. I think they're very good. But to me, it is very boring to listen to. But that first song, though, I was like really into that first song. I really liked that one. Don says there's a Japanese band called Shadow. Interesting. Japan got millions of bands. What the hell is that? I think we're back, but barely, actually, barely. Let's see. Are we back on, anybody? I connected. Hello? I don't know. I don't think so. I can't tell. Are we still on? Anybody? We lost the internet. If anyone's out there, we lost the internet. I had to switch to a backup internet. Let me know. 52 people still watching. Something tripping. Yeah, I think we lost. I think everything gone. What's the lights look like now? Anything? Okay.